Hey, what's up guys? My name is JabsSkyWalker, but you can call me Jabs. Today we're going to be doing the top pros and cons of the new Pokemon Unite map, Theia Sky Ruins. I hope I'm saying that right. But yes, we're going to be doing a pros and cons video, guys, based off of me playing on the map for a couple weeks now. And I'm going to let you guys know my favorite parts about it and my least favorite parts about it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so let's get into pro number one, guys. And pro number one is going to be more wild Pokemon to level up from. Now, Theia Sky Ruins has an abundance of Pokemon to level up from, and of course, this means you get to usually evolve faster in the game, if the other players don't steal your farm, of course. Faster levels means faster leveling up of abilities and more confidence and more power in team fights. And for Pokemon that have a strong advantage when they can level up quick like Absol or Cinderace, this means junglers are a force to be reckoned with, guys, I reckon. This also means you can stop worrying about the farm split between both sides of top and bot lane so much and focus on playing safe until you level up. Alright, let's move on to pro number two, guys, and that's scoring matters. Now, you may be thinking, Jabs, of course scoring matters. Scoring has always mattered. And you're right, but tell that to like 70% of Unite players. What I mean by scoring matters is that there is no more Zapdos. And no more Zapdos means you can't just lose the whole game and then suddenly come back and drop insta points into the ring. So, objectives like Regieleki are going to matter more than the 3 Regi forms. Yeah, a shield is nice and all, but how about an electric ball with wings flying toward your base who does hella damage? This means Theia Sky Ruins is a very top heavy game, which means you should be focusing on getting Regieleki each game, and grouping up top lane matters a lot more. Moving on to pro number three, guys, and that's Rayquaza. Not only did the removal of Zapdos and the addition of Rayquaza make me return to the game after taking a season off for crying for not hitting Masters, but it put the game in a really good spot. It makes players focus more on scoring before Rayquaza, as I mentioned before, because Rayquaza grants a shield that can be broken before people get to the base. So there's no more walking straight through people and just insta scoring. You still score basically the same speed, but you have a shield on you the whole time you're walking off, but that can be broken before you get to the base. So I really like that change. I think it's a great change to the game because it's not letting people just score, like just run up and score. Like that shield can be broken while they're scoring, before they score, and it just ultimately leads people to want to score before the game because they know that shield can be broken. So it's not a guaranteed score like it basically was with Zapdos, which means there is actually skill involved when it comes to defending and attacking Rayquaza and the other team. And that, ladies and Pokemon, brings me to my first con. Team fight ability matters more. Again, this sounds like a positive, right? But we've all played Unite and had plenty of matches at both Zapdos and Rayquaza where the team acts like they handed their controllers to 4-year-olds. If you can't team fight before or after Rayquaza, you are going to lose. Con number two, extra wild Pokemon. Again, not to sound like a broken record, but sounds like a positive, right? As much as it is a good thing, it's a bad thing as well because players are more focused on farming rather than being in those team fights or helping out their lane. So although the extra wild Pokemon is boosting people's levels, it's causing players to ignore what's important: scoring. And last, but certainly not least, con number three. Can you guys guess it? It's a big green space dragon. Yes, I'm talking about Rayquaza. How could Rayquaza be both a pro and a con, you ask? Well, guys, am I the only one who just wants Unite to be about scoring the whole time and not having a giant objective in the middle of the game with 2 minutes left? Imagine if this game had no Zapdos or no Rayquaza for a second. The amount of skill needed to win would skyrocket. There's no possible savior at the end. If you played bad all game, then you deserve to lose. And I'm going to do a deeper dive video like going into this because I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way. But yes, Rayquaza is a con, of course, because something like that in the game is always going to be a con. You know, if you're doing pretty well and then all of a sudden you lose because you lose that objective, you know, you have a less chance of losing, you know, than you did with Zapdos. But you can still lose pretty much. It's pretty much almost GG if people get Rayquaza in this game. So again, Rayquaza is both a pro and a con. And those are my top pros and cons for Theia Sky Ruins, the new Pokemon Unite map. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree with my pros? Do you agree with my cons? Do you have pros and cons of your own? Please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear from the community on what you guys think of the new map and the potential of Pokemon Unite going forward. But until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope the best of your todays are the worst of your tomorrows. Peace.